Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3Smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out. And welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast. Another Rock Radar reaction. My quest through space to open rock and roll minds. Mine first, yours by happenstance. And perhaps you, like me, have never fucking heard Elvis Costello in your whole life. This is one of those artists that, for whatever reason, I've just never taken the time to listen to. I know very well the critical acclaim, how widely regarded he is as an artist. I'm pretty sure he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And by all accounts should be. I've just never taken the time. There's a lot of that 80s post-punk sound, even though I know this is the 70s and 80s sort of post-punk vibe that I always think of like the Grosse Pointe Blank soundtrack, you know? Songs that should be on the Grosse Pointe Blank soundtrack. I'm now starting to delve into, especially using this Rock Radar, is just the way to remove that rock and roll blockage, man. The rock and roll blockage. Oliver's Army. I know there are probably way more famous songs than Oliver's Army, but this is a request because I've been going down Irish rabbit holes. The Irish Smitty Learns Irish podcast that I'm going to do, soaking up Irish history. And this came in from Ramos. I'm just going to go with that. I think that's probably what it is. He said, on a previous reaction, Elvis Costello wrote a great song when he was playing in Northern Ireland in the 1970s about how he perceived the then troubles that was going on. I'm quoting because that's the quote in the comment. Oliver's Army, a song about Oliver Cromwell's new model army of centuries ago that brought slaughter on the Irish population, and as Costello seen it, again, I'm reading directly, had returned again at that time. And this week, Biden visited Ireland to commemorate the Good Friday Agreement that officially ended hostilities. So that's why we're going to listen to Oliver's Army. It is the remastered version from 2020. You guys, we're going down Irish music rabbit holes and maybe Elvis Costello rabbit holes. You never know.
Have you got yourself an occupation? Oliver's Army is here to stay. Oliver's Army are on their way, and I would rather be anywhere else fighting today. There was a checkpoint, Charlie. He didn't crack a smile, but it's no laughing party when you've been on the murder mile. Only takes one itch a trigger, one more with one less white nigger. Oliver's Army is here to stay. Oliver's Army are on their way, and I would rather be anywhere else fighting today. Hong Kong is up for grabs. London
was fairly commentary free. I was reading the lyrics for most of that. I pulled them up a little bit late, but it's so crazy to me, the ability to put like really heavy subject matter into essentially like an upbeat pop punk song, which is what it was, post punk. And his voice, again, I've heard Elvis Costello like in clips before, music documentaries and things like that, so I know what his voice sounds like, but I couldn't tell you a song ever, except for this one now. But it's like post punk voice, like the Clash or something like that sort of vibe. But it's crazy how the ability to put like really heavy subject matter into an upbeat fucking tune that doesn't feel like you're depressed, but you're soaking in the message. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel depressed. It doesn't feel fucked up. But then you read the lyrics and you hear the lyrics, and my soaking up Irish history, and I'm picking up sort of references in here. It's just a good song, just a good formatted, well-crafted post-punk song, man. That I enjoyed. So there you go, guys. Hey, Elvis Costello, Irish music. There's two things you could possibly suggest in the comment section. And please consider liking and subscribing the video, man. It absolutely helps me, helps the channel, helps the journey, and helps you if you want to see more of these. So thank you very, very much.
What the hell, everything?